Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Rime the Frostmaiden. Yes, that too, with Raging Rolls. It's awesome to have Rime back for Rime the Frostmaiden again this year. I'm excited, I'm pumped. I've got lots of ideas to make this hopefully fun for everyone. I think we've got any announcements apart from let's get in and have some fun, yeah?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Let's do it.
Just remember, as your all intro, it's a great day for some D&D. Welcome back. All right, this is episode 16 of Rime the Frostmaiden. Our adventurers have covered some ground, having started in Bremen, having taken down, or not taken down, parlayed with Nessie, the equivalent of a Loch Ness monster, the plesiosaur of the mare dwelled in 10 Towns. Subsequently lost one of their comrades. What was his name again? Shit.
Boss.
Boss for Rome. That's right. To a mysterious event, mysterious murder they're trying to track down. There's been rumors of sightings of awakened creatures which are much more violent and murderous than they would normally be. Which they've also heard that these are coming from, or they exist up in the village of Lonelywood. On their way to Lonelywood, they first stopped at Targos, where all hell broke loose. Having found themselves on the wrong side of conversations here and there, they end up basically torching the whole place to the ground and more or less murdering their town speaker, Nath Maxildanar, who turned out to be not so much of a nice guy. So maybe not such a bad thing in the end, but in
it's not murder, it's justice.
A couple of hundred villages, we are the judge of that. And now, upon fleeing from the small town of Targos, you headed north on the Fisher's Run towards Tourmaline. Tourmaline being between Lonelywood and where you are. You find a large extrusion of rock 30 minutes out of Targos, and you all agree to stop for the night. Shortly after, you were visited by two tiny and adorable little gnomes that asked for your help in finding their friends and missing reindeer. While Tolman sat watching at the camp with Zane and Tali, the rest of you helped to retrieve the gnomes' reindeer and friends from a group of hungry orcs, and were rewarded with some gifts before the reindeer took to the skies with the gnomes on its back and disappeared with a twinkle. Now, as your group comes together once more, the night is thick with cold and wind. Tolban remains awake, on watch, a small fire burning low nearby on the rock shelf known as Winter's Moor. The returned half of the group looked tired, but satisfied. What do you do?
Guys, you're finally back. Where the hell have you been?
It was
Like a
an
number of us
experience.
are wiping acid out of our eyes and our fur and everywhere.
Next time a group of like little gnome people come to ask us for help, let's just say no. That was not pleasant.
Right. Well, guess so.
Say no to gnomes.
Story.
Say no to gnomes.
Go to norms
And,
or gnomes?
I'm sorry for slapping you, Imber. Suddenly remembered the argument that we
It's okay. It was me
fake
that died.
had.
Almost died again.
By now, after that encounter
Actually,
with the orcs, it's probably pushing fairly early in the morning, say 7:30 in the morning. You have a choice of whether you would like to rest again, short or long rest, it's up to you, or push out.
You
I
all look
wouldn't
like you need
mind.
a rest. I mean, I've been relaxing by the fire, but you all look cooked. Do we bed down?
I actually wouldn't mind a bit of a rest. Wind down. I've got something I need to talk to you all about. Now that you're all here, not just half of you.
Pretty good idea. The hay, get all our strength back.
Yeah, a little cat nap would not go astray.
It's easy to
Well, I think-
find.
Because you're a cat. I like it.
It's easy to find sleep at odd times in Icewind Dale because there is no real nighttime. It's constantly a very dim light. The only real difference is through the day, as you recall, the Frostmaiden's aura across the sky is not visible.
Sense.
Why don't we sleep then? And look, I'll take first watch, and Impa, whatever you want to chat about, why don't we chat on full stomachs in the morning when we wake?
I actually wouldn't mind that. And Impa just like rolls out of bed and just falls face first onto it and starts snoring immediately.
Oh yeah, I wish I could sleep like that. I'll take second watch then.
Yeah, Beatrice and I, we weren't scathed at all in our engagement before, so we can take some watches and let you guys rest up.
Sounds good.
Okay. Who's on first watch? Was that you, Torben?
Yes, Tolbin
All
was.
right.
Tolbin first watch.
Give me a D20 roll, please. Give me a perception check.
Ooh.
Oh no, I already rolled the long rest. This could be undone.
All right, here we go. A perception test. Oh, that's tough.
Pretty good perception, though.
Natural perception is a +7,
Hmm.
so it's not too bad. But we've got a 10 total
Got a
there.
10 in your perception for your watch. I mean, you spend most of the time there sitting there picking your fingernails, just getting the dirt out of it, what dirt little there is left. Luckily for you, this being mid-morning, it goes past uneventfully.
Grekov would like to go for a quick hunt, maybe get a rabbit, something for the feast in the morning.
Okay.
Or you'll wake up. I don't know when that's going to be.
All right, so are you taking second watch then? Is that right?
I was taking second watch.
So while that's happening, I'll go
Okay.
for a quick jaunt.
All right, sure. All right, if you can both give me perception checks, please.
Perception.
I rolled a 16.
Roll 50.
Okay. Zane, sitting there through the middle of the day, you can see off in the distance, off to your left and just out off to the distance, just a wagon moving along nearby on the road where you were walking before. Like it's just pulling some wares. Greykov, with your hunt for something more satisfying to munch on. Go ahead. Oh, hang on. As you're kind of finding your way, which direction? West of where you were, getting closer to where the mare dwells in, you start to spot little white things moving in the snow. Give me an. Oh, what would you like to do?
I would like to sneak up on them from downwind.
Okay. The wind is buffeting from the east across to the west. So these guys, if you want to do that, you would have to get to the south of them or the north of them. Up to you. And give me a stealth check.
It's 18.
Following one of these little white bouncy things, you get close enough to realize it's a small rabbit, and it gets up close and personal to another rabbit. You're now standing about 30 feet away from two rabbits, just sort of sitting there in the snow, sniffing around.
I will try and shoot them both.
One arrow.
With one arrow.
Wait for it.
Probably 2 arrows. We'll see how good I roll.
Okay, go for an attack.
Was that with advantage because I'm hiding?
Yeah.
I don't think you need it, but alright.
Yeah, 24.
The first rabbit you see, the one that you'd follow, takes the arrow and it just drops.
Yes.
If you wanted to take a shot at the second one, let me know, because it is now startled.
Yes, please.
Hang on, sorry, wait a second. You rolled me an attack roll. Give me a... No, never mind. It just drops. Okay, what would you like to do with the second one?
I'll just try and shoot it as well.
All right. Roll attack roll at disadvantage, given it's startled and now starting to move.
Attack disadvantage is 14.
14. Just managed to get this one in the arse as it starts to jump away. You've got two dead,
Skew it.
two dead winter
There's little
hares.
brown holes. Like, there we go.
Up the arse, in the arse.
Bullseye.
Well, that is dinner.
Okay.
That's one you don't have to kebab. It's already done for you.
Okay.
And I will return.
Okay. Was there someone who wanted to take a third watch? Or was it just the two watches? I just might have missed.
I think
Beatrice.
Beatrice, yeah, Maddie was.
Okay. As far as you can probably tell, the sun is now past midday and it's low on the horizon.
That is 21 for Beatrice.
Apart from her spotting a few birds flying overhead, there is nothing else that is really of interest or worth noting during that watch. The afternoon comes. You can hit the long rest button. You all wake to two freshly killed hares sitting next to the fire.
If we
Tali's...
separate them,
We'll go.
we can split them. That's a poor rabbit joke, I'm sorry.
I mean, we could split the hairs, but no, we could make like a stew or something, and then that goes a little bit further.
Tobin takes a carrot out of his pocket. It's looking a little bit limp. No one seems that excited about it, so he pulls out 10 berries as well and offers them to go into the stew. These will just top it up, fatten it out a little bit. I promise everyone will feel good after a few of these berries.
Sounds
How
good.
long have you had those berries in your pocket?
I mean, only since last night, just before I went to sleep.
Thanks for the follow.
Mm.
I
Get
know
together
that
with
pocket
Stu
berries
Watt.
are not as loved as much as pocket bacon, but you know, I can't generate pocket bacon at will. So
Can we change that spell of yours?
we had changed it.
Instead,
It used to be pocket
Instant
carrot,
pocket bacon.
pocket berries. So you know, maybe if I get stronger, I'll work out pocket bacon.
Tali pipes up, just with, do you think we're going to make it northward to Tourmaline today? But I'd hate to be stuck
Impa
out
just
in
like
this.
jumps in a spot. Shit, I forgot you were here.
I'm always here. Always have been around. It'd be good to get
Get
there
you a
before
bell or
spending another night in the outdoors.
Nothing wrong with the outdoors. It's nice and fresh.
You spend too many
We're
nights
up
out
not too
here,
far
you
from
won't
here.
wake.
It's pretty nice.
Can I do like a survival to see how long it will take to get there? Because it is basically coming up to nighttime anyway, so we're probably going to be walking the night.
Yes, you can make that check.
Not like we can tell the difference.
Yeah, and I will do a survival. It is a 16.
But Impa's knowledge and Tolban's knowledge of the region would help in this situation. You guys know that having travelled about 30 minutes out of Targos, you're about 3.5 hours by foot away from Tourmaline.
Tourmaline, right?
Tourmaline, yes.
Tourmaline.
Well, I suppose now's a good time as any, whilst we're all gathered around having some food. I've been thinking, as much as I enjoy this quest and, adventuring and everything, and enjoy spending time with you all, I think I need to return to my children back in Bremen. I'm a little concerned that Max took an interest before he was taken out, and I'm worried if the Zentarum do to Bremen what they tried to do to Targos.
Ignoring the
And
Zentarum, you're the sole surviving parent. Two kids that
and-
need you.
I mean,
No one's going to blame you for
but we
Let's go
do
back
need
and-
you here, though.
look after them.
I do understand that, Tolban, but my children need me too. Bremen needs me. They don't have boss or you anymore. There's essentially no one left to protect the town.
What are we doing if not protecting the town?
Well, you can protect it from out here. I can protect it on the home front. And my children need me. I have not done much in their last couple of fights except die almost.
Look, when Boz and I used to go hunting, right? I was a left hand, Boz was a right hand, but neither of us could pull the bow by ourselves. With Boz gone, it's been nice to have you around, but if you go, I'm back to being a right hand with no left.
Well, now you're part of, well, I'd say a finger. I mean, there's 5 of you. That's without me. That's a hands, and you can be the Fist of Bremen, or something. Can protect from the outside.
The Fist of Bremen.
It's got a ring to it.
Tobin looks around and he's not sold, but he's less icy to the idea after hearing that.
These are good people. I mean, we did a full coup and everything together. They're good people.
Try to do the right thing, I
And
guess.
cats, but mostly people.
He's a person as well. He does purr though when he sleeps, and he does biscuits. It's very cute.
It's a bit skittish.
Yeah, don't put a cucumber near him. He'll freak the fuck out. But
Good idea.
no, I've enjoyed the time that I've spent with you all, and I'll cherish it forever. And know that if you do need me urgently, I will send word and I'll come.
I can take a while, but sure.
Well,
You're
I mean,
saying that you'll come if the fist fingers you. Is that
no,
in short of it?
Tolban, that's disgusting, but I appreciate it. I understand the thoughts, and it's the thought that counts, but keep your fist away from my finger. Whatever. I don't know.
You
But
you keep those Zentar out of Bremen.
oh, I will, and I'm just across the bay
And-
from Targos too. I'll keep
And
an eye on
send
that.
word. Send word if they do show up.
I will.
Have we got
I'm
any
actually
messaging type capability?
not yet, but I'm working on it. I'll keep up my training.
I mean, you just check in with us every now and then randomly, I guess.
Yeah,
We'll send
I can do
postcards. Postcards from
it's a
Bremen.
postcard. Yeah, just 8 to 10
Who's
times.
who's gonna deliver it?
Well, we'll send
Missing something here.
Send a pigeon. Smoke signals.
No, it's a penguin.
Smoke
send
signal,
this.
I think,
It was-
yeah, it's cool.
Send this.
I'll make sure to send you a messenger penguin when I get back to town.
Could get distracted by food, but all right, yep, sounds good.
Keep an eye on Nessie too.
I will.
We
And
totally didn't make
Need
enough
to make
of,
sure-
of the talking Loch Ness monster thing.
Yeah,
I forget, Jez. What did it sound like?
You'll have to go and speak to it again if you want to know what it sounded like.
Can we do a dream sequence where I speak to it, please? I'd like to use my scale, yes.
Hey guys, how about we abandon Terminator and just head back to Bremen? Just to speak to.
I mean, we could always do
tell you,
help Lolly out and then head back to Bremen after for more supply.
I don't worry. When I get back to town, I will have a chat with Nessie.
Info, this is going to be weird, but I want you to take this and just keep it near you in case it's needed. And I don't know what that means, and you won't. It's going to sound weird, but just humor me, right? And Tolkien reaches behind his ear and picks off his white scale and just puts it into Impa's hand. And in Impa's hand, this tiny white scale looks even smaller.
What'd you put in there? I can't even see it.
Thank you.
Look,
I will
it,
keep it
just-
close.
it would
pull
look
out
bigger
your
if you had
wax.
smaller hands, all right?
I put the dragon scale ewax in my pocket. Thank you.
Perfect.
No, I'll keep it close. And you take care of these people.
The fist
take
of
good care of
Bremen.
And Impa
No.
and Greco grabs the among all the discarded parts from the rabbits, snaps off a foot and says, "See you later, not goodbye."
Exactly. Friends never say goodbye. And I was looking for something to snack on the road. Thank you.
Well, it's like the foot.
it's
Like a toothpick.
crunchy. Yeah.
Tali comes forward to you. Emperor.
Beatrice.
Oh, sorry. No, carry on.
No, you go.
I was gonna say, Tally comes up forward to you and just says, "Are you going to walk these roads alone?"
Oh yes, I know these roads and this area pretty well. I'm from here originally.
She just says, if what I need didn't take me north, I'd come with you, Impa." And she just gives you a big hug as best she can around your waist.
Impa kind of stunned. He's like, okay, she's a hugger. Pats her on the head.
She stands back and waits.
They'll take good care of you, and I still expect some pay. But when you come back to Bremen.
She nods and steps backwards.
Yeah. Beatrice, you have a good heart. Keep these fucks out of trouble.
Not just to ask much. I think trouble is something that I won't be able to stop them from getting themselves into, but maybe I can help them get themselves out. Or at least burn a few things trying.
That would be preferable.
To be fair, Impa, it's a lot of trouble started by you.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I just stop him from talking. I just give him a hug and like I can bury his face and I'm like, shh, shh, go to sleep, kitty. And give him a scratch behind the ear.
The eyes roll
Zane.
back.
Zane, I hope you'll find what you're looking for. People that took your family.
Hopefully. I feel like we're getting
And I do
close.
like the full like Predator in Predator, Arnold Schwarzenegger and Carl Weathers or whoever it was. Just the clasp of their hands.
Very well. Good luck, friend.
All right.
Until
Well,
we meet again.
I'll see you all soon, I'm sure. Until then, he picks up her stuff, starts walking away, looks back once, sighs, and walks off back towards Bremen.
When you look back, you see everyone still standing there watching you walk away. Kind of just feeling like a part of them and everyone's experience over the last, as long as it's been, has just been removed from them. The amount of things that they've experienced through the bosses, meeting boss, the boss's death, meeting
5
you.
days?
A lot has happened in 5 days, right? They're just remembering everything that's happened with you being part of the group. Once you kind of blur out into the snow and the fog, you all turn and start to head north along the Fisher's Run towards Tourmaline. One sec. And it's fairly easy going. You're following a path that is fairly well laid out despite the very thick snow either side of you. And the wind is howling down from the east, from the Rakehead Glacier. It's cold. You've got to pull up your face mask to stop from that frost hitting your noses and face. And after about an hour or so, you come to what's Tolbin you would know to be called the Cuffald Creek. Before you use this, it's really not too big of a creek, not really a river. It's about 10-15 feet wide, comes down from the east, running into the Mare Dweldon from the Dwarven Valley. Before you, a narrow bridge spans this river that's currently drifting slowly with ice flows down towards that lake. Off to the right as you approach is an old wayhouse. Not wayhouse, I've forgotten the word for it. Like a toll bridge, a waypoint. That looks like it hasn't been used for many, many years. It's decrepit, run down, weathered. And I will add you all to this map and show it to you.
Just picturing the when you walk into a new place in Skyrim and it's like the fast travel unlocked.
Wow.
You guys can all see that?
Mm-hmm.
Great. Okay.
Lovely.
This bridge, like I mentioned, heads over this river. The dirt road has 2 tracks in it from wagons that use this road for trade between Tourmaline, Lonelywood, and Targos and the villages surrounding. That small kind of waypoint up to the north of that path, sitting there looking fairly run down, roof missing, windows smashed, walls falling in.
Does
Where
it
would you
look
like
like
to
it's seen any foot traffic around it? Any signs of life?
Looking around, like it's fairly hard to tell. Like there's no fresh footprints if that's what you're looking for, and the divots from any kind of snow would have well and truly disappeared. Nothing recent. The snow is piled up on its western side, sorry, on its eastern side as the wind has blown that in from the east. But the door on the eastern side is a bit more free. Which wouldn't be difficult to get in because, like I mentioned, there's like no roof and smash shit everywhere.
We have a road, do we not?
Oh yeah. Do we want to? Are we scared of trolls or something? Of the bridge or what?
I've never heard of trolls.
Do we want to?
It's-
Last time we went exploring, we got hit by a
Impa-
mimic.
To what Impa said about keep you out of trouble, right?
Oh yes.
So you check to make sure there's no beasties in there.
Inside the house.
Yes, or stick your head under the bridge.
All right. I'll look at the house first.
I guess we'll move up then.
Is that the
I don't know.
window?
Is a
Why you-
window.
Alright. That's maybe it's bad.
Is there any markings on the door or anything like that?
Make a perception check.
No, Scotty.
Is Tobin's 17 passive perception see anything? Well, the 19 is going to be there.
22.
22. Sorry, Tobin, 1 second. On the door, it's fairly beaten down, but from what you can try and see of the edges you can't see anything which, resembles anything suspicious on the door.
Very well.
What was your question, Tobin?
I was just going to see if my passive perception saw anything, but 22 beats that anyway.
Okay.
I just push on the door. I'm going to see if it's open. Try and just push it in with force.
Roll my eyes.
It's fairly stuck because of the snow. You can give it a good hefty shove if you want to try and open it with a strength check.
I will give it a shove.
Thanks.
Because why use your brains when you can shove stuff? We're getting there. There it is. Oh! Nat 20 for a dirty 19.
Oh yeah.
Why use your brains when you can shove stuff?
You lean against this door. It takes you a few seconds, but then you just get one mighty shoulder into it, and the door just sort of like swings open. Snow and stuff goes flying, and you see 2 or 3 rats sort of scatter on the inside and make themselves hidden.
It was unlocked. let's. I can't get in the door. I don't know where the door is on the building, and it's got wall rocks.
Door is down here.
That's the door I definitely kicked in then. I look around the room.
Inside, you see some old bits of furniture, really just a desk, a cupboard, a chair that's in pieces on the floor.
Any blood near the chair in pieces?
Make an investigation check.
It's all mimic furniture.
I hope so. Yeah, it looks like it for a 3. I'm sure it just looks like a chair, right?
It really does look like a chair. You can't see any blood, but
No.
you know, it's a pretty old looking place. And given the gaps in the roof, a lot of the snow has come in and potentially blown things away.
I head back out. Look, it looks pretty snowy in there. It's pretty run down. I don't know. Maybe you see something I don't, but I didn't see anything in there interesting.
Well, I guess we move on then. Gonna be held up here all day. All night. Whatever
Look,
it may
if
be.
anyone wants to check it out, but otherwise let's push on.
I'm gonna go over because I kind of like.
Please do. Please actually do.
Can you,
We've been 2 on.
Had a big black cover me box hidden
you-
over the top of it. It just begs push the
I'm
button.
gonna roll an Arcana first,
Uh-huh.
Ooh, nice thinking.
place, and then maybe investigation.
Nice, solid.
The Arcana be 23.
23.
If you're 23, and looking around, nothing really gives you that vibe of being magical in nature.
Cool. I'm gonna go in and then have a bit of a rummage around with my hands rather than just with my eye. Just in case they missed anything like a really cool
Hey.
basement. That's
Whoa.
natural.
Oh, not 20. Jeez.
Three as
Had a
well.
19, a
Other one.
23, and a 23. It's insane.
So you walk in a couple of extra steps than what Tolman did and have a bit of a poke around and move some furniture around. And that cupboard in the corner, you open it up and sitting on a shelf there is 1 bottle of health potion.
Ooh,
That in my pocket.
nice.
All right.
Alright, quick save.
I don't like it when the GM starts handing out freebies.
What did that NPC say? That's it. He's gone down.
From where Greykov is just next to the bridge, it's going to look on to the other side as far as you can see. Kind of, just kind of scan the area for anything of a threat.
First, that's
Can,
this way.
That's persuasion. Oh gosh.
can I smell anything?
Can you smell anything?
Ooh,
I'm assuming
great.
cats have a
Good rules.
little bit of a heightened.
If you're following along at home, the last 5 checks or 6 checks have been a 22, a 19, a 3, a 23, a 23, a 24.
We're using
Big
all our
rocks.
good rolls now.
And we're level.
Before
Wait till we
the
get to
inevitable
combat.
starts.
So, Greykov, with your 24 perception check, you can see across the bank and just to the right of the bridge and over you can just see the edge of some creatures round the edge of a crest of of a mound of snow, small snow hill.
Mhm.
They don't look like they've seen you. They look busy doing something.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Oh lord.
I can could I tell what they were? Sorry, the
Without zoomed in focus on our actual map.
what, like figures? Did you say figures?
Yeah, some creatures doing something. You can just see the edge of them. With your 24, you probably could. You can tell they look like fairly angry-looking dogs that can stand up on 2 feet.
So,
Hmm.
wait, if everyone be quiet. Across the way is some angry dogs doing something in a big group over there. Probably feeding on something, but we might want to be quiet.
Has
And
anyone
like-
got past without trace?
I mean, we're walking right in front of them, but the other side of this bridge is not much to hide behind.
And now the wind will be carrying our scent over there.
Yeah. Hmm. And I can become a wolf and go and try and wolf talk to them if they're wolves, but judging by your description on 2 feet, they may not actually be wolves.
This is true. What are we doing?
What might distract some pack animals?
Meat.
Rabbits.
Why don't
Sadly,
you just
not berries.
stand on the other side of the river and just yell out and see if they run across the water?
Well, I mean, or should we just try and sneak past them?
It's an idea. Well, if they see us, we gotta be ready for it.
I look at Zane. Zane's wearing what kind of armor?
Chainmail.
Is that heavy, medium?
It's medium, right? It's
Yeah,
not plate.
Medium, but it's quite loud still.
You don't
That's
have a
what you mean.
negative to sneak, though, right?
Yeah.
I think it gives you disadvantage
Yes.
on stuff.
Do the ice flows look like we could cross that way?
Oh, chainmail's heavy, by the way.
Make a perception check, Jorgen. Or investigation check, your choice, depending if you're looking at them right up close, summon a sticky bake, or from a distance.
From a distance.
From
Just getting
There it is.
getting a lay of the land, like whether they can support weight.
Okay, alright. Give us a perception check.
Investigation, perception. Oh, it's a solid 9.
Hard to tell.
What if we
I
use the bridge as our advantage here? I can't all squeeze across that bridge at one time.
I mean, we could
I
risk
mean-
it for the biscuit and just kind of head across the water and down below this. There's another ridge there to hide behind.
Water could be risky. It could be freezing cold.
I mean, could be.
The
Just a
narrowest point is how far?
Well, I can-
And it's 25 feet. There is some larger ice, like here and here.
Let
I'm
me
wondering
just
if we use some.
let me just re-explain what you're seeing here. So these bits of floating ice in this water are all kind of moving downriver.
It's kind of like a slushy, yeah.
Yeah, like a slushy.
I would advise against trying to, twinkle toes across that.
I know. We bait them across the bridge. We set a fire this end of the bridge, so they have to run through it to get to us. Oof. Have you seen a dog on fire? Goes up in flames. And we got free meal in.
I happen to have a flaming spear that I could use to set them on fire from 60 feet away. Well, how far do you reckon they are from us? If I had to gauge. Yeah, they're about 60 feet if we want to set them on fire from a distance. Just saying it's an option.
I'm okay with this.
If they go in the water, they're going to get cold and, wet dogs. If they come across the bridge, it's pretty easy for us to just hammer them in a straight line.
Well, they might even just run away if, we present. We don't even know what their deal is.
I volunteer Greycoff to go over there and talk to them.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe-
You can only shapeshift into certain things, right? A wolf is your preferred.
I mean, a wolf is my preferred.
Can you do smaller?
I could do
Such
smaller
as-
things.
a
For what benefit?
Squirrel. I don't know. Scoping. Squirrel.
Even
You
if
could-
they chase a
actually, you
squirrel,
could distract-
they're just chasing me, right? Like,
I don't
like
see
a
any
spider
trees.
or a field mouse.
oh, look, Grey Cub's got the best read on them. I'm kind of, to get secondhand information from him. I'm gonna. What do you reckon, Grey Cub?
I might maybe if I keep walking down, we could continue down the river to the north here and see if we can get a closer eye on them. They might not see us. But
How long of a walk will this be?
oh, it's just 30 feet. Yeah, so I think Gregor will kind of sidestep down the river a bit and see if he can get a better vantage point and get a little bit closer and get a clearer view of what is going on there.
Okay.
So
Stealthily.
I will be stealthy as I do this. Which is a 15 to be 23.
Nice.
You manage to walk silently through the snow. And
How's he do that?
I'll let you maintain that previous 24 perception check. You can see now, from that distance, a number of creatures kind of just mauling out on what looks like this just massive, almost looks like a polar bear. They're just squabbling over, fighting over, and trying to just eat the flesh of this polar bear. As you see some of them sort of pop up and get some air and look around for anything, you get sight that they are just covered in this thing's blood.
Okay. All right, I'll return. They say, well, they're just feeding on a big corpse or something. I think if we sneak past, they won't even see us.
All right.
Give them a wide berth. Don't have to fight them if we don't need to, I guess.
I'm down with that.
Guess give it a go.
They look pretty distracted by their food.
Maybe we can use the hills to the left and try to use that as our way to sneak past, I guess.
Let's do it then. Are we just going across the bridge and towards the bottom hill, or are we going to go through the water towards the bottom hill?
Just
Or we
across
could
the
get
bridge, I think.
under
It's...
Can't go over it, can't go under it. Yes, go through.
I'm going to go over the bridge. That's totally
Alright.
fine. I'm not going to walk through water again. I learnt my lesson last time.
Let's get very sneaky, I guess.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Well, I'll try my best.
Sorry.
Surprisingly, I did well.
We are rolling some
Cheat.
stealth, DM.
If you'd like to stealth across, that's entirely up to you.
It's a 7 for me.
Uh-huh.
Oh, sorry, an 11.
Looking at Zane with a 13, Jorgen with an 11, Beatrice with a 6,
Torben with a 7.
Torben with a big 7, and Greykov just gone.
Nice.
Come on,
21.
guys. What are you waiting for? Let's go.
Just do hand signals like hold.
No.
Oh.
We're jumping off the side.
Yeah, there's land underneath us. Turns out this snow mound is a mimic.
Oh,
You just see eyes appear on the map.
Hey guys, we made it!
Yeah, the whole time I'm just like bow, like ready to.
Oh, well, I'm ready as well. Warhammer in hand.
They run at us.
Is
Ta-
anyone helping Tali? She's
Guys,
she's stealthier than me, but
why are we being so
Is this
sneaky?
Is this the whole point of this encounter, that we just end up watching Tali get absolutely torn to shreds on the bridge? No! Whatever could
So
we
as
have
you make your
done?
way across the bridge and try to get around the back of this snow hill, this becomes a bit of a windbreak for you, and you start to hear a bit more of your surroundings. You the sound of the bone crunching, of flesh being torn apart, of these creatures kind of like barking and growling at each other, but also it almost sounds like they're communicating with each other in some kind of manner. It's enough to, I guess, to turn your blood.
Do they look like, if I've seen them now as we've come across the bridge, do they look like wolves at all?
No.
Maybe we can get to the top of his
No.
hill. And
Okay,
take a peek.
cool. Just wanted to double check.
Okay. So at that moment, as you're sitting there carrying behind this snow hill, you hear those sounds, some of those barks and growls get a little bit louder, get a little bit nearer.
I'm stopping and holding my ground, and probably getting a little bit lower.
One of them comes running over toward between the two snow hills, having heard something heading in this direction. Looks over to its left, sees a bunch of you standing there, and
Oh shit!
just starts calling out.
Tobin.
I knew staying on the bridge was a better choice. Now we're in the bloody open.
Oh, sorry, go.
And let's all roll some initiative.
Just before we roll initiative, Tobin yells out, "It's fisting time."
Shit.
What's it cheap these days? Oh, there it is.
I totally know where initiative on my... There it is. Initiative.
No, oh, there.
Because I'm cooler than you, that's why.
Fuck's sake, Jorgen.
How do you get that?
Fuck, I don't know.
Plus 6 to your
Rolling like dog shit.
Just
I
roll
may
for
end up-
hits.
Speaking of
I
better
may
than
end up being dog shit.
I need my spells, enough my spells.
So, do you need your character sheet reloaded?
Yeah. I want to cast a spell, but I want to do it
No
on
spells for you.
because I think it'd be really funny.
Polymorph.
Especially if you were like a dog.
Oh, yeah.
I got a spell that's like dragon's breath. So I can touch you, give you a nice scratch behind the ear or whatever, cast dragon's breath on you, and then you can run around and like bark fire at people.
I'm okay with this.
I thought you
Okay, one sec.
Hey, Tali, are you gonna keep up there?
I'm just gonna. I'll be hiding here. Here.
That's better.
Yeah,
That's good.
that's what I thought.
a rich
Okay, is everyone in initiative order?
I
1,
assume
2,
so.
3,
Great.
4, 5. Let's go with Grekov.
Get
Top
him
of the
between
order.
the eyes.
I'm going to assume I'm not stealth at the moment, but I might duck behind the hill and I will hide. A hiding check. Oh, it's not that good. It is 11.
Okay.
And then I will do the short bowing of this is the first one that came around. Is it just normal or advantage? Oops, accidentally rolled advantage. Sorry.
Well, if you're hidden, that would be actually no. You are not hidden. So that would be
Can I re-roll that?
yes.
Sorry, my finger slipped.
All good.
It is 22 to hit.
22 does absolutely hit.
Very good. And I do 10 damage.
Excellent.
And then I will move to the top of the hill so I can see everyone.
Okay. With that, one of these gnolls comes racing around the corner.
So much fancy stuff happening on the map, Jez.
He
So
zigs and he zags.
And he's going to use his action to dash. And get right up in your face there.
Boy, he's gonna regret that.
Yeah, he really is.
Houses.
And Tolbin, you're up.
Okay, I see that guy kind of rush in on us. I'm just going to chill to the top here to get a bit of view of what's happening. I'm instantly going to realize this is definitely a moment for action. So Tolbin's going to just reach into his pocket and whisper a few words. And suddenly a big-ass flaming sphere is going to land on the ground. And it's going to bash directly into this kobold here, this gnoll here.
Okay.
So with that, he needs to make a dexterity saving. Actually, I need to hit him with it. So I'm going to ram it into him, right? And so he must make a saving throw against the sphere's damage. So he makes a DC 13 dex save.
Nice.
That's a 12. That's a fail.
Yeah. It's going to take some damage. Nice. Takes 4 points of fire damage.
Nice.
And then as my bonus action, I'm just going to look back at the group and kind of say, it's fisting time. And I'm going to hit my wild shape and turn into my dire wolf. If you can dire wolf me, please, DM.
I can die wolf for you.
Excelente.
Wild shape.
Mhm.
There you go.
I got.
Well,
I
this
can't.
guy's suddenly bigger.
I can't see. I've lost access to the dire wolf. I don't own that. I don't think.
You are correct. There we go. Nope. How's that?
Still no dice.
You don't see it?
No, I don't even see it. I've lost access to the whole screen. All I can see is like Tolbin grayed out, and everything else is gone.
What? What is
What?
going on? It should be the same.
I can see a direwolf in my list of characters, but not on the screen.
Oh, wait a second. Hang on. Let's just do this. Stand by.
Technical difficulties.
Where is it? It's weird. It says you're the owner of it. For
All
sure.
right. Well, I'm not saying it's lying, but
It's
If you
near.
could-
You can't see it.
if you could put me somewhere here,
Mhm.
kind of in front of the group, just generically here somewhere
Yep,
for the
gotcha.
moment, and I just want to kind of be out the front, in front of the group a little bit to get.
You
I
are
can't attack, but I want to just be very prominent in front of the group.
noted. You are definitely in front of the group at the bottom of
Alright.
that snow hill right now.
And we'll work out eventually how to be a badass direwolf. That's it. That sphere is up. So just to be clear, if anyone ends their turn within range of that sphere, they have to roll damage. That ends their turn.
Gotcha. Zane, you're up.
I'm just going to go for the one that rushed. I'm just going to go... I'll give it a good whack, but first I'm going to do Searing Smite. and then I'm going to hit it. Can I move? There we go. Hello. And Warhammer time. Where's my Warhammer these days?
40k worth of Warhammer.
I pressed the wrong button. Why is it not? There we go. Attack. Oh man, a 6 doesn't gonna hit.
No, a 6 is not going to hit.
Damn it! Do I get another hit? I don't know. Don't think I do. Against my turn.
Okay, I'll come to that. So you miss this guy. You go to swing with this massive warhammer, but this ferocity that you felt and the startleness. Oh my god, my words are failing me today.
Yeah.
You missed.
Damn.
Okay. One of these guys, one of these gnolls, the one that ran out first, runs up towards the wolf with its being closer to you, screams at you, Tolbin, just starts trying to almost like speak at you or yell at you in its own language before biting at you.
Is that the one with an arrow in it?
No. Right.
The spells are wrong.
For a 23 to hit, Tolbin's gone. Yes, 23 hits.
You imported my character. And I changed my
How the hell do you roll damage in this thing?
and it updated it, and now it's back to the way it was.
Okay.
I don't know what's happening.
Oh, there we go. Damage.
Crit. Mini crit.
6 points of damage to the wolf. Okay. Beatrice, you're up.
So last time we played, you'd re-imported my character sheet and my spells were different because they'd changed. And now it's back to how it was and I don't have my spells.
You know what they were? The ones. Which ones are the ones
So-
in D&D Beyond accurate or not?
So in D&D Beyond, my spell sheet's like fine.
Okay.
And it has like I was gonna cast like Snillock's Snowball, which is the one that I did in like the Christmas episode that we had. Which does like a 5-foot like radius around a point. And it flurries snowballs at people.
Would you like? I can re-import your character sheet. See if that helps.
If you wouldn't mind, that would be really helpful. Otherwise, like, yeah, I'm not going to be able to do too much.
Okay. How's that?
That's good. That's good. That's good.
Cool,
That's
cool.
good. Okay. So this one. Just. Yeah. So you have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Both of those guys, I assume.
All three of those dudes.
Oh, hang on. 3.
Doesn't
Two.
it hit? Two? Just one of them dead.
Two.
Oh, that's your dude. Okay, well, 2 of those guys then. Sorry. I thought someone was on
Save
fire.
there.
Aww.
So the guy to the left saves. The guy at the top
Oh dear.
fails.
Half.
Okay. How much damage do they take?
So the guy who succeeded takes 7, and the other guy will take 3. And that's really crap because the total was like could have been 18. Cool. Alright,
cool.
well that's I'm done.
Is that a one-time thing or does that stay there?
I think it's just a one-time thing. Yeah.
Okay. All right, Jorgen. Jorgen's swinging early. Go. Are you on mute?
Great
Jorgen?
axe is two-handed, right?
Yes.
So I might have to go with the good old hand axe.
It's not.
A hand axe to the face. Is that with advantage?
No,
Is,
It's wrong.
not flanking.
okay. I'm so flanking.
Fair. R not R2. There it is. There it is.
No.
A crit hand axe to the head.
Nice. Them
Hand
nat
axe?
20s.
Oh yeah, right.
Oh,
He's
I
rolled
crit
some
on the
damage.
six too. So a 12
12 damage.
points
Do that.
of in-your-face damage.
Oh, that hurt.
Nice.
You bring this hand axe down, just like as you walk past it, just smack, and you see it gets smashed into his side of his shoulder as you walk past, and that one arm of him just drops limp for a moment.
Hey, doggy, how do you like being beaten up by the big cat?
Anything else on your turn?
3d8, not 3d6.
Nope. I only have one attack.
No, transfer.
Okay.
Level 3.
This creature here comes bounding up the hill. Straight. Oh, sorry, it doesn't come bounding up the hill. Comes bounding down the hill to help its friend or its colleague to try and take on this wolf. What the shit? Oh.
That's the one I wanted. I told him.
Actually, no, it isn't. It's going to just come around the corner a bit more. Can see you on top of the hill there, Greykov. It's going to throw a spear at you.
There you are.
For a 20 to hit.
That will hit.
8 points of damage. This spear hits you in the shoulder.
Dang. I don't have action. Oh, was it not cunning action? What is it? The one where you get to
Oh, uncanny dodge.
uncanny. Oh, but that's like area effect.
It's a word.
Oh,
It's not.
I'm
It's
not
not.
high enough level. Oh well, that sucks.
And the one that was taking the spear or javelin from Tolban
You should
Um,
check.
comes charging up to try and bite at you as well. It's ravenous. It's dripping with blood on its face.
Oh, because you.
Not very level.
Natural 20 to hit.
Gross.
Misses.
So my hit,
For 7 points of damage.
another 7. All right.
And the last knoll you guys have probably, Greycorp's probably seen, but the others you guys have not seen come around the corner, is going to also grab a hold of his spear from his back and just throw it straight up at you, Greycorp.
Very well.
Does
Ooh, that's a
Greycock have
10.
Any
That will
advantage
hit.
for being high ground or something?
He gets to be a good target at the top of a hill.
It's no use.
It'd be too hard to dodge a 10 though, right?
It's, yeah, that's right. And he heads around there, away from that fire and ice sitting there. And just as he comes around that corner, along off the edge of the road, you can see emerging from behind this rock. You see a woman with white skin and long black hair pulled back in a messy ponytail. She runs towards the encounter, you guys fighting these creatures, and just looks and scans the situation with deep violet eyes. She has a mace and shield strapped to her back, and a crossbow hangs from her hip. She wears leathers with red trimming, and a blue scarf hangs from her neck. And around her neck she wears a silver coin showing a woman's face in a profile surrounded by shamrocks. Dan, if you would like to join the table. There he is.
Oh, hi guys.
Didn't accidentally reveal this one in the video, Jez?
Nah, kept this one secret, mate.
Secret.
Dan,
I'll
you're
run
up.
in and
Go.
I'm up. I'll run in and go. I can't actually see anything because the map's still black for me because I don't have a token on the screen.
Oh my god.
Jesus, what use is this character?
Oh my god. There you go.
Dan's playing a
I was
blind
gonna-
character.
I'm blind monk.
Just tapping.
You can see it now, Dan?
Nope.
Oh. Refresh
I
your
have no
screen.
token.
Refresh your page. Actually, Dave, do you want to try and refresh as well? See if that
Yeah.
works?
Trying that at the moment, it's like not refreshing
Yeah.
properly.
Okay. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to rush in,
Mm-hmm.
shout out to these people. Like, fisting doesn't mean what you think it means. And I'm going to shoot out a guiding bolt at the closest knoll that I can see.
Okay. Far away.
Okay. Foundry's still loading, but I got a 23.
23 hits.
Okay, for 16 points of radiant damage, and the one that I hit is next person that hits that dude gets advantage on the attack roll.
This blast of radiant damage hits this knoll, and you can see it burns. It's left this really big burn in this thing's back as it kind of like hits one knee and turns to see where the hell this blast came from.
Excellent. I will then. Can I cast another spell as a bonus action? If it's a bonus action casting time.
Has to be a cantrip.
Yeah, I can only do cantrips.
Cool. I will Sacred Flame the one that I just attacked. So he needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Hey, I can see the screen now.
Dex save.
Yeah, that fucker right there.
No standard. Six.
That's a 9.
Stand.
Rolled a 9.
He
so
rolled a
he
9.
takes a d8 of radiant damage.
Is the
So he'll take another 8 points of radiant damage.
Oh, and this bright burst of light just lights this thing up, and when the light fades again, it's just on the ground in this charred heap.
Fantastic. Okay, then I will
Just,
scoot around the other side of the map, on the other side of this rock.
Sacred Flame is a standard action spell, I think.
Yep.
Oh, it is. Yes, sorry. No, never mind. I don't do that.
Okay, cool.
Instead, I run around the other side of the rock to this side.
Hey, he's not dead. All that didn't happen. He stands back up. Like, what just happened?
All that didn't happen. Rewinds.
Yeah.
I'm trying to drag my character, but it won't drag. I want to move to here. To this side of the rock so that they can't see me anymore.
I don't know why you can't. Oh, because it's not your go. Okay. Anything else on your turn?
Can I cower
You can
behind
cower.
the rock? Just like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Absolutely. Graykov, you're up. Dave, I think I found the issue with your token, but I'll fix that.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, I will duck over the other side of this hill, and I will hide. Stealth. Oh god, that roll.
Mm,
Uh-huh.
12 will hide. And then which was it one of these two over here that speared me
That was the one.
successfully.
The bottom one.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I will come around this side of the hill and attack that one. And that one. Short bow. Yep, attack. Is it advantage or not?
Unfortunately not. No, you're still not hidden. You've moved around, but you are still
Very well.
fairly visible.
14 to hit.
14 just misses.
Oh.
As his arrow flies just wide.
And then I will move back again. Out of line of sight.
Okay. This knoll now that's positioned between Jorgen and Zane, looking a little bit more nervous now, but tries to swing back at Jorgen, having just taken an axe from him. Swing back with his teeth, that is. Actually, no. Because you brought the axe down on him, he's going to reach out for his spear and just trying to bring that straight, stabbed into you.
Jump.
Remind me, DM folks, versatile damage is two-handed or one-handed?
You
You
can
can do like either.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's strength or dex, remember?
or you could
First
It's-
style.
throw it.
Yeah,
So was
okay.
he throwing it or hitting someone with it?
Just hitting someone with it.
Yeah.
So that's the higher damage dice.
Well, if
if
he's
you're
using
throwing
two
it, it's the
hands.
lower one.
No. If you
It's all
use it
good.
with one, it's the lower die. If you use it with two hands, it's the higher die.
Well,
That's
Yeah.
fine.
It's alright, I figured it out.
you can also like
That is a 16 to hit you, Jorgen.
Meets it, beats it.
more one.
For a whopping 4 points of damage as he hits
No,
your like
try.
thick fur and just
Yeah.
tries to get it through your skin. Doesn't quite get it too far past the fur.
You got a paper cut.
Got a paper cut, exactly.
And then
It's gonna need some stitches.
do probably
He's then going to try and step around you.
the first time you can add dex.
Oh, that's a disengage.
Not
He
not
moves
disengaging
away
with you,
from me.
Jorgen. He's moved away from you, Zane. You
Yeah,
do
so
get the,
same opportunity attack, but your
Yeah.
token would not.
Correct. I get opportunity
Yes,
attack.
correct.
Yeah.
Smack it.
On hit it. 16.
Somebody's missed.
16 hits.
Yes.
Ooh, and I-
10 points of damage, and then I also get my Searing Smite as well. Where the hell is it?
Searing
Find
Fist.
it.
You won't need it.
That's okay.
You can do it for flavor.
What was it? Extra 1d6. Let's roll that.
Don't.
Now 16 points of damage, and then you have to roll a Constitution, I think. Remember?
He can't roll. He is absolutely squashed into a puddle of goo on the
Roll
ground.
Constitution. Okay. Damn, that ended quick. Next.
Sly, you're back up.
I'm up.
Yeah, you entered the round at the bottom, and then you rolled for initiative, and now you're here.
That says Tolban's turn, not my turn.
Where does it say that?
I'm very confused.
Slides
The
slides
initiative
on
tracker.
slides above me in the turn order. 16, not 13.
Oh, there we go. Okay. What I will do on my turn then is I will pop out, hold out my holy symbol. So I'm going to pop back. No, I want to move over here. No, over here. Come on, token.
Why can't
For some
you move
reason,
it?
it won't. I don't know. I'm going to pop back over to here. And then as an action, I'm going to cast Invoke Duplicity. And I'm going to make another one of myself over here. It starts jumping up and down to
Oh my god.
gather a bunch of attention.
Yoo-hoo, over here.
And then as my bonus action, I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon, which will take the form of a, well, because it's the theme of the night, a giant fist.
Absolutely.
Which was going to attack this guy, but I rolled fucking awfully. So doesn't hit with a 7.
Does not hit with a 7, no.
Picturing a fist
No.
that's like
Yeah, it's like straight into the ground. Cool. Then, so that is just there. I can't even draw. Cool. So that one's just there, and then I'm going to duck behind the rock again.
Okay. Tolman. Now, I have a feeling with your issue, it is your token doesn't have vision or something for some reason, and I'm trying to fix it, but I don't know how just yet.
Okay. Well, there is I can tell that there is from the description so far, there is a thing directly in front of me, right?
There's two.
One right in front of you and one just to your right.
All right. The good news is I'm just going to bite the one directly in front of me.
Gotcha.
So
Is it
I am going to give him the old bite.
Is it because it's like darkness? Like it's dark at the moment?
Maybe,
Does
but I
the
imagine the
wolf have
wolf
dark
has
vision?
dark vision.
9 to hit the dude in front of me.
Misses.
Okay.
Probably can't see it.
Then what I'm going to do is the big giant ball of fire that is there, I'm just going to run it into the nearest knoll.
What?
I can move it up to 30 feet. My ball of fire
Yeah.
that I had, I can move it up by 30 feet. So I'm just going to roll it into the nearest knoll. And he's going to have to make a 13 dex save.
Get two, they're right next to each other.
Sadly, can only run it into one because of the size of it. It's quite small. This needs to make a 13 dex save.
I can't move these things. Anyway, you move. Which one would you want to hit it into? There's two there. There's one that's
The lower one.
The
that
lower
one
one?
there that you marked.
Okay. 13 dex save.
13 dex save.
Oh shit. Okay, that is a huge 5.
Okay, sweet as. Well, then I'm going to roll me
5 for fire.
some damage. 3 fire damage.
Oh, dear.
It hurt.
A good
It hurt him.
roll.
Go.
Are you
And I
staying
will end there.
staying put?
Yeah.
Okay. Zane, you're up.
I'm going to start off by bonus action. I'm going to do Vow of Enmity against this one to the wolves right. I think this one here. Buzz,
Yep.
no.
This guy?
And I'm going to, and I'm walking straight up to him and give him a good whack. Vow of Enmity gives me advantage on attack rolls
Okay.
for 1 minute.
Okay.
And I'm going to whack it, obviously. Oh, wow. With a warhammer to the face. Advantage. An 18.
18 hits.
Damage. That's a 6. And then I roll another d6. Searing Smite. That's
Jeez.
another 7. And if you make Constitution saving throw, please. And you have to beat
Let me just
11.
apply that 13 points of damage.
Go for it.
This creature is unable to roll a Constitution save.
Nice.
Next. And I'll just move up slightly.
Okay. Step on his corpse. I like it.
Straight up and over. Like it was never there.
This creature, having seen you approach and take out his friend, but still facing this wolf in front of him, he's just going to take one step to his right and keep wailing on you there, Tolman. He's going to try to pull out his spear and just try to poke this straight into your face to try and push you away.
In your face.
They move from there to there. Oh yeah, that's an opportunity attack.
I'm pretty sure it's an opportunity attack because he left a threatened square.
Technically, yeah.
Yep, you're right.
10 just bounces.
10 just bounces, so he just misses you completely. He looks over as Zane does something nasty, I'm sure.
Hopefully. Oh wait, I rolled damage. My bad. No, I
No,
didn't. I rolled
no.
attack. 21.
Yeah,
21
that
hit.
hits. That hits.
That's 5 points of bludgeoning damage. And then obviously Searing Smite on top of that. Oh, wrong one. No, get rid of that. Thank you. Plus another 3. And if it's still up, Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
As long as that's what I read. Yes.
The save is a natural 1.
And you take a 1d6 fire damage.
Holy
So that's
crap!
another 5 points of fire damage.
Yeah, he just goes and lights up in this uncanny like fireball type thing, and just
Cool.
when it fades away, he's just another.
I'm just
corpse
gonna
on the
hold
ground.
up my Warhammer and go.
The wolf
Just look
is
at the
like
other two.
singed a bit.
Sorry, Tolvin.
I
Beatrix.
growl in your general direction, but nothing too bad.
Beatrice, you're up.
Okay. Well,
You
since winning this war, I think I will. Like, I was gonna do higher level spells, but I don't think that's necessary. So I will cast Toll the Dead on the one that's to the bottom of these two. I think that's the one that took damage. So sort of fiery thing get rolled into it. So the DC 13 Wisdom saving throw from him, please.
That is a 15.
Never
Break.
mind. Here's 2 eyes for me today. That will do. I will stay here.
Jorgen, you're up.
I am going to run as far as I can. I think it's 30 feet. So I'll run up to the blood spatter. Oh no, actually, feline agility.
When you're doing that, by the way, Mark, if you get your cursor, your measurement tool where you want it to go, and then just press the space bar, it'll just walk along that path.
Ooh. Fancy.
Maybe.
You mean like?
Is he right at that?
That's fun.
And if you're holding down, if you're doing that, holding control down, you can click and make corners in that path as well.
Mark would be careful to end his turn where the fireball is. He's within 5 feet when he ends his turn. He has to roll for the damage of the fireball, and it's currently where that knoll is.
Yeah, I just can't move the bloody thing. It should be right about here. Oh, hang on.
It should be like
Oh, hang on. Is
Yeah.
yeah. So I can't
what's
see
the
you on the map.
circle? On,
The circle
circle on the
is
ground?
this mirror image of this new person you've just encountered. So for everything you can tell, it's this new person. There's a person standing there.
I've got some more movement.
Yeah, good spot.
Cool. Hand axe to deface. I haven't got many special talents right now. But hand axe to the face is one of those. 21.
21 hits.
5 points.
That is a hand axe to the face. Swing past these axes, only cuts this guy on the side of his face. He takes the blow and rolls with it.
Takes the lip. Takes the lip off.
He can't bark anymore. Anything else on your turn?
No. I am a simpleton. I hit things and I stay put.
All right. Having just had that hand axe to his face, this guy turns around and just tries to chomp you with his now very much bleeding face.
Should have aimed for his teeth. Can't bite anything with no teeth.
For a 17 to hit.
17 does hit.
For a huge 6 points of damage.
It's huge.
Of toothy damage.
Huge. Damage is huge.
Huge.
And he's going to take one step away, not from you, but just over to here,
Around me.
around you.
We're on the inside.
That guy is dead. This guy comes running up, having seen this extra person.
Is he starting a turn within area effect?
Only ending a turn in area effect is the drama.
No.
So this guy comes running over to where this mirror image is. It doesn't know any the wiser, and just tries to just get his spear out and just try to smack it, just going through it and getting super confused of what's going on. Looks around like, what is happening? Grakov, you're up.
Oh,
turn.
come up. I will
Yeah.
hide again. Do hiding. As long as I'm out of line of sight, I believe I.
Presently, you're out of their sight.
And then I will boldly, very hidden, sneak over the top and fire at. I haven't been watching what's going on, so I'm just gonna the one that's attacking this random person.
Yep, okay, this guy here.
Who the hell is that? Short bow. And
No,
not at
you're not. No. Not with your.
Oh, buddy.
Your left foot kind of sinks a bit too far in the snow, more than you're expecting, and it takes your aim off, and your arrow goes straight through this image of this random person you've just encountered.
See, his like early good rolls lulled him into a sense of false security, and he
Well,
forgot that he indeed was the shittest rogue.
It was good until I started trying to do rogue stuff.
Anything else on your turn?
I think I will stay there and just watch what's happening.
Okay.
Sorry.
He's dead.
Oh gosh.
Sly, you're up.
It's okay, Papa.
All right. There was 2 of them left.
There's 2 of them left, from what you can tell.
Okay. All right.
Should get him, Sylvester.
I am going to pop. Oh, hang on. I'll pop out. Not hit the one that I wanted to hit. Yeah, I was aiming for this one. Didn't hit him with the nat 1. I'm going to move my spiritual weapon that was over here over to this one.
Spiritual weapon?
And
Yeah,
I cast spiritual weapon last
I already
time.
made a giant fist.
Oh, yeah, right, but it missed. Okay, gotcha. I just didn't put it on the map. Okay. Yep, so now it's over like here.
Yep. And I'm going to smack that guy. Well, I'm going to smack him with the closed fist. I'm going to fist him good.
Feel good?
Nope. With the 12, nope.
Yeah, you're going to try, but it just misses. You're just kind of like a big air swing over the top.
Yep. Cool. And then I'm going to pop back behind the rock and just be like, it's just like, come on, Sly, you can do this. Fuck. It's a terrible first impression.
Tobin,
Alright.
you're up.
And then I'm going to end my turn.
All right. So I'm going to run. Can you zoom the map out for me, Jess? Because I still can't see anything on stream. Great. I'm going to run over towards the dude that is here-ish.
Mm-hmm.
There's a dude like there. I'm going to run around towards them. And because there's someone near them, I get pack tactics for my advantage on hit.
Just let me know. Are you going to run the most direct route or more indirect route? Because if you run
I've got 50 feet of movement, so I'm going to run in a way that keeps me safe while I get there.
Okay, so you go around this way.
Yeah. And then I get pack tactics, which is anyone within 5 feet. I don't need to be like flanking them, just within 5 feet.
Okay.
And I will bite with advantage. All right, 19 to hit.
Absolutely hits.
Sweet as. So 8 points of damage, and they need to make a DC 13 strength saving throw.
This guy can't even lift his arm out of the ground because he is dead.
Nice.
As the final bite comes into his jaw, his torso, and he just drops.
And there's one dude alive still, is that correct?
There is one guy left alive right there.
Then I am just going to run the fireball into him, move it in a safe way, then just run it into him. So he then needs to make a DC 13 save, dex save.
Ooh.
14.
Ooh, okay. And it's half damage, I believe. Let me just bring it up again. Actually, it doesn't say that. It just says they must make a saving throw. Oh no, on a failed saving throw, half as much damage. All right, 4 points of fire damage to the person that hit.
And again, once that fire dissipates, there's nothing but a charred corpse on the ground.
Nice.
Just
Well, we burnt through that lot.
what weapons were they carrying?
They were carrying
Spears, yes.
spears, yeah.
You should ask Greg.
Nothing else.
A few of them. In the chest.
While I'm still a wolf, can I make a perception check and smell them and then smell the area to see if there's anything else that we haven't seen yet?
Absolutely. Give me that perception check.
As a wolf, I get keen hearing and smell, so I get advantage on perception checks. All right. A 19 to smell if there's any other similar animals or creatures in the area.
Having a good smell around, sniff around, you smell the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different creatures you've just burnt. There's one different smell coming from where they originally came from.
I'm gonna the like old school cartoons where like the dog sniffs and then like puts a paw up and is like and I'm gonna point towards the direction and start growling.
What I might do, Dave, is just convert you back to Tolbin so you can see what's going on.
Sounds good.
I'd like to shake down a couple of the local dead bodies, see what falls out.
Not much left. Pile of dust.
I guess Greycop would probably see Tolbin do that, and he would then roll for stealth, just in case. Why aren't you opening? Yeah, there we go. Which he got a 19.
Now Greycorp disappears.
And then he'll go over here and do a bit of an investigate or whatever to try and not an investigate, like a perception maybe.
Okay.
Just to see what's going on over there. What's Tolbin indicating?
Okay. So let me just.
Got a natural 1 for 6.
It's a corpse.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
What's he going on about? Like, I don't understand.
I mean, it's not as though it's hard to see. Walking over in that direction, the direction that Tolbin was indicating, There is just this huge owlbear that's just been torn to pieces. There's feathers thrown away. There's blood sprayed everywhere. This thing's guts is just torn to pieces from these gnolls.
Gross.
Jorgen, what were you investigating?
Just the dead bodies.
Sure, you
Happy to roll
investigated
that
the
a couple of times. But
Well, with your 10, that's enough to search the 5 guys with a nice happy roll. You managed to find 5 spears.
cool. I already had spears.
I just, whilst they're all doing stuff, I just walk to the top of the rock and just sit down, just watch them. They all seem to be doing something, so I'll just wait for them. And pull out my journal, start
Shit.
writing in it.
Should we go, guys?
Yeah, sounds good.
I just like point my finger at her. I don't know if she's looking. I'm gonna point my finger at her and go, "Who are you?" I'm casting message.
Well, howdy.
Like,
I'm Sly. I don't know why I did an accent. I don't have an accent. I don't know. I don't know why I did that, but hi, I'm Sly. You guys really stuck your foot in it. I was going to go around them. You guys just went straight for them. Like, that's pretty brave. Hey, have you guys seen like a big lady? I was meant to help her.
What do you? I don't know what you're talking about. You'll have to elaborate on who you're from and what help you're offering to narrow it down. There's a lot
Who
of
I'm
big
from
people.
is my parents. Who I'm from is my parents, and I'm looking for Lady Impa. I think her name is Impa Dimpa.
You
she's
friend
traveling
or
with a group of
foe?
people.
I just stare like blankly as we're casting that message back and forth. I guess.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone else can hear it, but is it just you and me? Yeah. I got a message to go head to Targos because Impa needed some help.
Who do you work for?
Mostly myself. Every now and then I do a couple of odd jobs, just around. Why? Who do you work for? Are you a fisting company? I just heard someone yelling about fisting, and I thought that was really weird.
Well, it's just like in my
Are you guys
mind,
lube salesmen?
like, Impa works for like. I'm not saying this to you. It's just more me being like, I'm suspicious of you because Impa's just had people after her, and you're some random looking weird person who's turned up looking for her, and I'm not about to point you in the direction of her. It's like, very well. If you cannot be direct, then you can stay here directly.
Well, no, come on. Okay, so long story short, I was up in Tourmaline. I got a message to say Impa needed some help because there were some baddies about in Targos, and I was to go and help. So I started making my way here. Pardon?
Well, I'm going to move closer and go.
I was going to say, it's a bit weird that we're having this conversation so far away.
Yes.
It feels like
I'll use my
impersonal.
actual words now. And so how do we know that you're not one of these baddies? Which is why I ask who you work. Are you one of?
Do you guys know Impa?
Well,
Maybe.
are you going to harm her?
No, as I said, I was told to come to Targos to help because there were some bad guys there.
Inside check.
Inside check the absolute shit
Yeah,
out of it.
absolutely. Inside check. I'll just help you be with advantage
Alright, I'll do it.
rather than roll my own.
I'm
You
going
can
to
roll
correct you there
your-
and say they were bad guys.
So yeah, 15 is my highest.
Roll your persuasion or deception there, Sly.
Can I do a private? Can I do a DM roll?
Yeah.
Rigged.
All right. All right, and to that roll would be
A question mark.
A +4. A +4 to that roll, DM.
Okay. I don't know which one you rolled.
Does it beat
So
it?
what's the
Oh,
total?
I'll message you. Total is 19.
Okay. So it beats it. Whatever it was, it beats the inside check.
So a bit hard to
Listen,
fully
I
understand
understand.
which
It's a-
way he's being read.
I understand it's weird. Like, I get a sense a lot of people come up here with ill intentions or to get away from something. I promise you, not one of those types of people. Did Impa would have had a little pin with like a heart with an arrow through it, sort of thing.
I don't know.
I'm with those people.
I don't know.
Don't really look for
what you're talking
details.
about. Sorry.
Friend, you're talking in a lot of uncertainty here, and I get the flaming sphere, and I start moving it towards him slowly. Start talking clearly, friend.
That's actually really nice. It's actually nice and warm. Fine. Shit. I don't know why I'm trying to be so secretive. I should air of mystique and stuff. Try it. Doesn't work for me, really. I'm a very open person. Okay, I work for the Harpers. I was got a message to come to Targos because Impa reached out because she needed help to take out some bad guys.
All right.
The big one over there in the plate armor said that it's already taken care of. And you guys took care of these things? You
We
guys
took care
heading
of
back to...
something. Some people in some places. I don't know you.
I'm Sly.
You're a harper, you say?
Well, they say.
Prove it.
I am. Prove
You
it.
could have killed a harper. To
Yeah,
wear that.
exactly.
Were you wearing a pin? Were you showing us the pin?
Yeah, I was going to start to reach in. It's like, hang on, it's in here.
It's actually
And
through
it's a
the
pin.
nipple.
It's,
Yep.
Doesn't have a bar in. He's got the pin.
Yep.
I throw the pin over to Beatrice, and Beatrice would notice that the pin, whilst old, looks like the Harper pin. It looks very old, a little bit like it's been burnt at some point, but
Yep,
it's still a
definitely stolen.
Harper pin.
Hold on.
But you said burnt.
Yeah, burnt, right? There was a fire back in a place that was. I don't know. What does this person look like? What kind of creed is this person?
Let me bring it up for everyone.
They are a
Get it out.
tiefling. They can definitely tell that they're a tiefling.
Oh, fuck off! No. I'm not gonna
She has white skin, long black hair pulled back in a messy ponytails. She has violet eyes. She has black leathers with red trimming. You can see she's got a holy symbol hanging from her neck, with a woman's face in profile, surrounded by shamrocks. And she also has like a blue scarf around her.
Wonderful to meet you, but what we've learned about tieflings around here is that they're not to be trusted.
As B says,
First off, that's kind of
I cast
racist.
hold person.
Oh,
On me.
Yeah.
What do I have to roll?
DC 13 wisdom save.
DC 13 wisdom.
you can just click that little button in the chat, in the
Yeah.
Foundry chat.
Hey, Dan.
Oh,
Ooh,
15,
Start drawing up your fourth character.
Yeah.
This has not gone well for you.
No.
Hammer.
And you may have a bit of a nasty case of axe to the face.
Rolled a 15 on that wisdom save.
Yeah.
It's like, come on. I saw you guys were having a bit of trouble. I decided I'd give you a hand. And you casting spells
under
and
control.
questioning me. I'm a very genuine person.
Did it look out of control?
Under
It was under control, I say, as like
I mean, for a little.
bleeding out slightly.
I'll
use the
cast
opportunity to
healing
pop that.
word.
I
I was
Are
going to
you
cast healing word
unwell?
on the big Jurgen, the big cat person.
how'd you know his name?
The cat person. You heal for 6 hit points. Mr. Catman.
That's an easy gesture, friend. doesn't buy you
that I
trust.
didn't have to do. I didn't have to do it, but I did it. And something in good favor. I swear, everything that I have told you is 100% the truth, except for the accent. That accent was, I don't know why I tried it. I just wanted to try something different, but that was it.
Carly comes walking over with everything being settled. Well, the violence now ended. She'll
Oh,
walk up-
Tali, thanks for your help.
She prayed. That was enough.
This is beyond my capability, Jorgen. I'm a scholar, not a warrior.
Couldn't tell.
I toss her one of the spears.
She
At
just
least
lets.
hold one.
You could multi-class into bard, then at least you'd get cutting words.
Oof. I feel like that was an attempt at cutting words.
I have a negative to my charisma.
Who's this? Is this someone we know?
No.
It's an unnatural looking one, is what it is.
What's your name, stranger?
Again, racist. Again, sly. Again, racist. Unnatural.
There's nothing sly about us or racist.
No, my name is Sly. I mean, I heard
You-
Your name
things
is sly.
are bad.
You-
My name is
Your
Sly.
name
exactly.
doesn't exactly build trust, does it? Like it's in the name.
Pale, the red, the
Well,
name.
it's more in like the way that like I make jokes and stuff. They're very sly, and it's like, I mean, I didn't choose the name.
Hi, my name's Dishonest.
If you truly
Well,
know
no,
Impa,
that
name her 3 kids.
she only has 2 kids, but also I don't actually technically know her. I was just told, hey, we have a chain of we have people around. If someone gets word that one of our people is in trouble, there are ways that we can assist. Not a lot, but a little, and I'm the little.
Why did it take you so long?
I'm traveling by myself. I have to be careful. I can't just run or teleport myself. If I could teleport myself, I would have been there.
Didn't use fast travel.
So,
I haven't unlocked fast travel yet. I'm only on like the intro
crazy
levels.
character is this?
Tobin's gonna get right up next to her, very, very close, almost uncomfortable close.
Well, hey,
Listen here, friend. I mean, I don't trust you from I just don't trust you. But I trust Impa, and I trust all the things that she was about, and I trusted Boz. So, look, there's gonna be 6 sets of eyes on you, and if you try anything dodgy, the fist will come
sly.
down on you. Right? You'll get fisted.
Yeah. Nope, don't
Fist-
like that.
Fisted real good.
Fiery
Again,
fit.
Have you
Furious fiery
have you
fist.
ever met a woman before? Like, you don't just go up and like, I'm going to fist you to a woman. That's like not the way you do it.
Sorry.
First you get the lube.
You know,
then
your
you get
name's
the
your name's
chocolate, then you
Sly.
say,
We're called the Fist of Bremen.
the Fist of Bremen. That's actually a pretty cool name. That's why you were saying fisting and everything
Yeah.
to the.
Yeah.
I get it now.
I mean,
okay, that makes a lot more sense now. I was kind of
Imp is gone, right? What's your plan now?
Yeah, she dead.
well. I was staying in Tourmaline. I was going to head back that way.
Oh. I'm gonna look over towards B and Zane when he mentions Tourmaline.
She. It's a she, not a he.
And they.
No, it's a she.
What information are you trying to gather from me there?
Just that they're going back to where we're going.
Oh, okay. Cool. Well, I sort of like shrug slightly.
I didn't take
Were
much
you guys
of it.
heading that
From
way?
Tourmaline?
No, not originally. No. I've only been up in these area for about 6 months.
Have you got lodgings there?
Yeah, I'm staying at DM. What's the name of an inn in the town, so I can say it.
In Tourmaline,
Yeah,
the east side.
the east side. Staying in the east side. It's all right. I've stayed in much worse places.
I guess at least not the south.
There's no feud.
Is it okay if I travel with you guys? I don't mind.
I don't-
safety in numbers.
Why don't you walk in front and lead the way and take us back to your abode, and we'll start. We'll start from there.
Why do you have lodgings there when you were headed to Targos?
Well, I was staying there, and I know the place that I was staying. So, I was staying at the east side. I was on my way to Targos. I had lodgings. Have lodgings. You're all very intense. Has anyone told you that?
We've been through a lot last.
Have or had?
Have/had. Like, if I'm in town, that's where I stay. They know me there.
All right. Well, why don't we
With a guide.
Why don't you guide us back, and we'll
Sure.
walk behind you, and probably won't hurt you.
Okay. Sly closes her journal that was on her lap. Tolbin probably would have seen in the journal was just like a little scene of the battle, just like a quick doodle of Sly just beating up the bad guys, even though she didn't do anything really in that fight. All right. She stands up, looks around that way. I think. Follow the road. Follow the road. That's always a good start.
All right. DM, before we leave, can I just grab a handful of feathers off the owlbear and investigate if I can grab like a tooth or something off the corpse?
Absolutely. Make an investigation check. Oh, no, a medicine check.
I
I
wasn't
was
going to play you.
To
I
owlbears
was
have
going to
teeth?
ask DM,
Be like,
Good point.
what?
are owlbears fabled enough creatures that we would know that certain parts are valuable?
I wouldn't.
He might.
I might.
You can't go wrong with a liver. Those
I used to
the
deal
dog
with trade.
people already got to it.
Some parts are valuable.
So look, with,
Actually, I reckon Tolbin would know there are some valuable parts, but I rolled a really horrible medicine check at 7, so I'd like failed to collect anything well.
yeah,
Can
I
I
think
do
with
like
your
a history check?
Yeah, with your hang on a second, Tolbin, with your 7, you managed to find 3 or 4 different feathers, fairly nice, decent sized ones, but a lot of everything else is just torn to shreds. It's hard to find anything else. You wanted to do a history check, is that right?
Yeah. Yeah, correct.
What are you trying to remember?
If any parts of like our bears were actually valuable.
Sure. Yep.
Working around trade would be helpful, I guess.
It's typically like, are they hunted and hunted because of specialty parts that are maybe...
Make a history check as well, Jorgen. With your 12 there, Zane, I think the most valuable part that comes to mind for you is probably going to be the point of their beak.
Yeah. Okay. Tolbin,
The
take the
history
beak.
check of
Go, Jorgen, with
history
your...
check of 8. I can't remember last Tuesday.
Yeah, no, hard to recall. You know, they're kind of, pretty rare-ish.
Can I just
Yes, Sly?
wander over, grab one feather, I'll put it in my hair and walk back away?
Sure. You have a feather. Mind you, these feathers are covered in drips and drabs of blood. They're
Yeah.
not crisp, clean feathers by any stretch.
I'll clean it later.
Okay. Gathering your bits of feather and other goo, you make your way northward along Fisher's Run. Would anyone like to stop for a break? Do we need a bio break, a drinks break? Yes?
Sure.
Yeah.
A real game break. Yeah.
Real game break. All right, back in a few minutes, everyone.
Back at 11.